Hey guys, it's good to see you. Now first off, before I say anything in this video, I need to apologise. I said I was going to upload daily, and I haven't uploaded in 5 days. And I'm going to be honest, right, I just got bored, because there was nothing to talk, well, there was stuff to talk about, but, you see, I couldn't get I'm being serious here. The way I get my footage is by recording it through, like, Xbox, and then it's sending it through the Xbox app, and, yeah, it took too long, and so after I skipped one day, the update came out, and I was having fun with that, and then I kind of just forgot about it, if I'm completely honest, and I apologise for that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have said something, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. Anyways, to talk about the actual interesting stuff, oh my god, there's now a reload and a Blitz map. I'm going to go over the Blitz map first, because it's the most interesting. I'm not a fan of it, I'm going to be honest, and I'm shocked that I'm saying that, because I loved the Chapter 5 map, but this is nothing like the Chapter 5 map, okay? I do not care. What are these locations? Ritzy Redux. It feels weird, right? Because they're combining Chapter 5, which is like this European realistic theme, with the Hollywood theme of Chapter 7, and it just doesn't work at all. I mean, it's this weird contrast where, let's say you go from Ritzy Redux to flipping Cat Holloway's estate. Like, none of this actually works, and I get because in the storyline it's, oh, because they're all connected, guys. A single grain of sand was in both of them. It's connected, guys, in the universe. But I don't care. This just isn't a good map, I'm going to be completely honest, because genuinely, it's weird to me, because it took them effort. They changed these, like this is like, right, with the Venture map. Imagine if in the Venture map, instead of tilted towers, it was tilty towers. Like, they changed everything slightly. Like, sure, Ritzy Redux is still a good location, but they just made it worse compared to it's like Little Loot Lake. These are just worse versions of their, like, flipping original versions, and I don't want to be the one who says it, because I haven't heard anyone else say it, but it's just weird. Okay, because what was the point of there being Chapter 7 locations? Like, I'm sorry, but the Reload map is Chapter 7 themed. Why did both of them have to be Chapter 7? Because I get they're pushing Chapter 7, but what was the point of making it Chapter 5 themed then, if you're not going to go all in? Imagine if they did this with the Reload maps. Imagine if on the Reload map, right, which was seen around Chapter 1, the Venture map again, imagine if on that location there was flipping Mega City just randomly there for no reason. It wouldn't make sense, because it just is a tonal whiplash. Essentially is, okay, Chapter 5, right, went for this realistic theme, and they somehow made it more muted and less muted. I don't know, it's weird, because everything is way more colour, which for Chapter 5 does not work, okay? Especially as there's no flipping bullet drop weapons, which annoys me. Like everything about this is just weird. Like, it feels like it's like a hollow shell of Chapter 5. And I know a lot of people don't like Chapter 5, but okay, I liked it because Chapter 5 is one of the only chapters where it felt like Fortnite 2 or Fortnite 3. It's in the category of Chapters 2 and Mo itself, to where when it came out, it felt like a completely different game, okay? I mean, weapons were moddable, which I loved moddable weapons, okay? But at the same time, right, moddable weapons were a bad idea, because it meant that weapons had less of an identity, because, I mean, God, I mean, we already have that problem with Fortnite nowadays. I mean, dude, I mean, come on, tell me a difference between the flipping Warforged AR and the Strike AR. Tell me an actual difference, because I want to know, besides recoil being worse on the Warforged, because that's the issue with moddable weapons. It takes away any little identity that a weapon has away. Now imagine that, right? Look at Chapter 1, right? I think I've used this example before, but I'm going to use it again. In Chapter 1, right, there was a scoped assault rifle and a normal assault rifle. These are two different weapons. You could not have that in Chapter 5. And another thing is, they didn't go all in on weapon modding. Because let's just look at a game like, at the time, right, Modern Warfare 3, the remake, not the original, was the game at the time. And look at that game. Look at all of the modding possibilities. Now, I know that was a problem, because a lot of them are just worse versions of others, but just look at look at those underbarrel attachments, where, like, let's say, this is a Black Ops 7 one, but I'm using it as an example. There's like that one where it's like a grenade, where, like, if you press a button, it shoots out a grenade. That is a cool attachment. Or with the magazines, why couldn't they have done, like, a twin mag, or, like, single, like for shotguns, why couldn't they have added like a single ammo one, where instead of doing one big magazine, it's like the tac where you just put in one bullet at a time. Those are actual ideas. Or for scopes, there are so many possibilities with scopes, but for some reason they just removed the flipping what was it called? You know, the one on the flipping what's the flipping name? You know the AR that I'm talking about, right? The flipping no, I forgot what it's called and I feel stupid. It's like the other one. Montague's AR, I forgot the name of it. But, that one. Yeah, that's the one with that weird scope. They removed that one for some reason, which is why weapon mods very much needed more options. Why would you... I guess it's because they wanted all of them to have 4 options, which is flipping stupid, okay? It's really stupid because not all of them had specifically 4 options. Also, okay, this is something that I just realised. This has nothing to do with anything, but it's something that I realised, right? The hand cannon is just a more balanced mammoth pistol, and it's annoying me because the hand cannon is just more balanced. I prefer it. You know, it's just a lot more... It's a lot better of a weapon, but yet they keep on bringing back the mammoth pistol. Like, why the mammoth pistol, okay? I get the, you know, Wilds, no one likes it. I never played it, but it honestly just looks a bit weird. Like, but come on, guys, really? You can't just use the hand cannon, which is... Like, I don't get this right. I get skill weapons, but... First off, the flipping mammoth pistol was not a skilled weapon. Like, literally, it's like... Oh, yeah, I haven't even mentioned snipers yet. Snipers are being massacred in Chapter 7, and we all know it, and everyone is talking about it, right? Because ever since the Reaper, right, Epic has been scared. They're shaking in their boots like a flipping Yorkshire Terrier who's outside in the rain. Epic is scared to have a strong sniper rifle. I mean, just look at the Reaper. It was the best sniper we've had because, very simple, it was the thing that worked best with weapon mods. You want something quiet? Use a suppressor. You want a sniper with no scope for some reason? Use the Reaper. There were so many things that you could do with a moddable sniper, which made it work the best out of any of these moddable weapons in Chapter 5. But then when Chapter 6 came, the Falcon Eye. Awful, because of damage. Let's look at Chapter 7 with the flipping, I forgot its name, but it's awful, the poo-poo sniper. It's poo-poo, because it has bad damage. Epic is... I don't get this right. Not every season has had a sniper, so what is the point of Epic, you know... putting a sniper in the game? I would rather there's no sniper than a bad one because it just makes me annoyed, okay? All they have to do is buff the damage. It is literally a setting they have, because they put in the stats. All they have to do is give these good stats. Like, literally Epic. You're good at copying weapons. Let's look at all the versions of the pump and tac. You're good at copying weapons, so why not copy an actually good weapon? Or, you know, have, like, machine guns. Or give scoped... Because this is what annoys me, right? Scoped ARs have ruined Fortnite in so many regards. Because it means, right, not only do DMRs are just worse because of like the MK7 or flipping Deadeye assault rifle. The Deadeye assault rifle, right, being in the game, guess what it makes worse? 2 weapon categories are made entirely obsolete because of a fast-firing AR. Let's look, right? DMRs. They are slow-firing, fast-hitting, scoped weapons, which are bullet drop, because they have a scope. If a weapon has a scope and a relatively good fire rate, it should have bullet drop. Snipers are bullet drop. You don't see anyone flipping having... Well, I don't get this right. What is Epic's idea here? Why, not only, right, do scope snipers, they have a slow fire rate, they also a bullet drop. Why would you take a slow-firing sniper with bad damage over a fast-firing assault rifle with good damage? It doesn't make any sense. And then DMRs, they're screwed, DMRs, and... For some reason, Epic doesn't make light machine guns. God knows why. They've only made one, and it was in Chapter 1, and it's a part of the flipping assault rifle category, which why a light machine gun is not an SMG or an assault rifle. Like, come on, guys, really? Like, they're completely different categories. How do you mess that up? Because you really have not given it its own category. I get there's only one in the whole game, but Epic, shocker here. Maybe make more light machine guns, you know? Because you're low on flipping new gun ideas. Wouldn't it make sense to have a completely new category? But to be fair, they would be quite similar to assault rifles, which they are. But still, there is a good market here, and Epic is just ignoring it. And I haven't even talked about the reload map, which is yeah, it's fine. If I'm completely honest, it's fine. Like, it confuses me because for some reason they made new Chapter 7 themed locations that aren't on the Chapter 7 map. Like, why is Divvy Dam just not on the Chapter 7 map? Why is it a Reload exclusive one? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel bad for the guys who make flipping locations over there because they're having to make so many locations. That I feel bad for Epic, but I don't because they put themselves in this problem. And I wish I had more to talk about the flipping Reload map, but there isn't really. It's just, yeah, it's alright. You know. I hate the flipping laser minigun. Like, whose idea was it to have a minigun in 2 seasons in a row? I'm not including mini season 2 because it's not a real season. It's a mini season. 2 normal seasons having miniguns, and I don't care. The lead spitter was better, okay? I liked the lead spitter because I don't care. Cooldown on a minigun is annoying, okay? Because you don't have any actual way of seeing how much of your... I get there's the flipping bar that goes down, but I don't care, if I'm honest. With the lead spitter, I can see exactly how many bullets are left, which, for a game like Fortnite, a Battle Royale, is good to know how much ammo... This isn't like Call of Duty, where, oh, you die, you respawn. It's a Battle Royale, so knowing how much ammo you have left in your guns, that's why I also... like, hated the flipping Star Wars weapons in Galactic Battle, because you can't see how much ammo is left. I don't care if they... I don't care, this is annoying, right? But when Galactic Battle was coming out, people were like, oh, it's awesome, we have infinite ammo, infinite shooting, when they have cooldowns. Like, are you guys dumb? They have cooldowns. It's not really at infinite. If you shoot it too much, it goes, oops, sorry, we're too hot. We can't shoot anymore. Like it just annoys me. Like, Epic, please. You don't have to make new guns. You don't have to do all this stuff. Just bring back a sniper. I don't get it. What is Epic's insistence of making new snipers? I mean, what's the point of flipping... buffing stuff or nerfing stuff? What's the point of, let's say, buffing or nerfing an assault rifle? Just make a new one with those stats at this point. Like, what is Epic's actual idea here? Do they understand why Chapter 1's loophole is so iconic? Do they actually? Okay, because when we've got stuff like the flipping Hollow Russ SMG, which why do we have a fast firing SMG scope? Why? I get there was the flipping Veiled Precision, but I'm going to be honest, the Veiled Precision was better because, one, it wasn't just a reskin of the Hollow SMG. Again, they've done the Hollow Rush, they've done the flipping Hyper SMG twice, and the Hyper SMG was a copy of the Compact SMG, so we're copying everything now. Not only that, but it just uses a flipping Hollow scope. Like, Epic... do you get why people didn't like the Hollow Twister assault rifle? Do you understand? Because of the scope. That was the reason. And the fact that it was fast firing. And yet you make an SMG that has a hollow scope. I mean, God. And okay, to be fair, you can use it good at range, which... why is it an SMG? I don't get this. Epic does this, right? Like, for example, the collateral damage assault rifle is just an SMG, but it's an assault rifle. It doesn't have a scope, it's fast firing, doesn't work good at range. Let's call it the collateral damage SMG. Okay? Same goes here. But no, Epic, you couldn't do that, could you? Because then it would literally just be the same as the Hollow Twister. And then you just bring back the Hollow Twister. But then people would be rightfully pissed off at you because people don't like the flipping Hollow Twister. Because it's... does Epic actually listen? Because I don't care, right? I get I was in the honeymoon phase when the season first came out. But I don't care. My eyes have been opened up. The vibes of the season are good. But... this loophole, particularly with the ARs, it just ruins it all, Epic. Like, you can make as many flipping cool stuff. You can have the best flipping map ever. You could flipping make holy water a thing in this game, and it still wouldn't be good if there is a scoped weapon that has a faster fire rate than a speeding car. Like, it's actually annoying. It really is. Like Epic... in the Simpsons season, you didn't have any scoped ARs besides from, like, that one mythic one that you could get from the donuts. The main loophole didn't. And guess what? People loved it. Do you know why, Epic? People loved it. Do you understand the community? Or do you just like scope? I don't know. I feel like the developers just like fun weapons. But it's not fun if I'm running, like... This is why it confuses me on why Epic has DMRs a lot of the time. Because... I mean, I find it funny, right? DMRs were introduced in Chapter 3. The chapter with the MK7. Like, you cannot make this up. Like, It's either, right, the only way for a DMR to work with a gun like the Hollow Twister or Deadeye is if it hits scan and has a super fast fire rate. But then, you might say, well, isn't that just an assault rifle? Because it is! It is an assault rifle. Why do assault rifles need scopes? I get precision, but in terms of Fortnite, Chapter 1, I mean, okay, in Chapter 1, there was only one assault rifle with a scope, and it was like you had to press it multiple times, and it had bad damage. Epic, all you have to do, right, I'm not kidding you, all you have to do here is make scoped ARs bullet drop. Okay, and that will alleviate a lot of my problems. Won't fix them all because there are still multiple issues, like the fact that it still makes DMRs kind of useless, but it would help. But you're not going to do that, are you? Because you cater to casuals. I mean, God, why? I mean, ranked's back for some reason, even though no one likes the way ranked is currently, because they don't split the loot pools properly. And I'm seriously asking Epic, why not, Epic? If you want people to stop getting annoyed at you about this stuff, just make a casual mode. I never thought I'd say this, but you know Warzone, Epic? You know Call of Duty? They made a casual mode when Verdansk came back, because you know what? Warzone is sweaty. I'm not a fan of Warzone on the Verdansk map because it's sweaty as hell. But guess what, Epic? They made a casual mode with bots so you can chill. Why not just do it with Fortnite? I mean, Battle Royale, I don't get this right. People are like, oh, like Epic's like, oh, we might have to up the player count in Battle Royale, as in like add more players to Battle Royale matches because games end too quickly. When, do you notice something, right? We didn't have this problem in Chapter 1. We didn't have this problem of there being 20 players left after 5 minutes. We didn't have this problem. Do you know why we didn't have this problem? Because the storm circles went in faster, there were no bots, the game made sense, everything was good. And I'm like saying Chapter 1 is perfect. No, we had spray metas, we had the mechs, we had the Infinity Blade. We had all of this stuff in Chapter 1 that wasn't the best. But you know what? Chapter 1 was the first chapter, okay? It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the best. I mean, it was the best in concise range, but it wasn't a perfect chapter. And holding up the first attempt at chapters like this, comparing it to a new chapter, I'm going to be honest, it makes the new chapters look worse. The fact that Epic, right, made such a good chapter, but then they failed a lot of the time. Like, okay, I'll excuse Chapter 3 simply because, I mean, I didn't play Chapter 3, but it was the first time they did it. It's an understandable mistake when it's your first try, but oh, look, the Red Eye. Oh, look, Hollow Twister. Oh, look, like, people were complaining, right, during Chapter 6, and you know what? They changed it. They kicked the Hollow Twister off the face of the earth, but then in Season 4, they brought back the Hollow Twister and the MK7 for some reason. Like, I don't get it. Like, does Epic think that having these broken guns is going to make their player count higher? Because it won't. It will just push people away. Like, Epic, if you want casuals, just make a casual mode. I get... But you don't want people to be split. Because that's the thing, right? That's right. When Reload and Blitz were disabled, Battle Royale had more players. It's simple stats. Blitz and Reload don't make more people play Fortnite. It just splits up Battle Royale's player base. We all know that. It's just maths at this point. But a casual mode would split up even more. But does Epic? Epic just doesn't care. I don't care, right? When we have got so many Blitz, Reload, Battle Royale, Respawn Rumble. I mean, we've got so many Battle Royale modes and gun modes. I mean, we've got Ballistic for some reason with the flipping grey rules and checkerboard patterns. We've got so many flipping modes at this point that no wonder people don't want to play Fortnite with the flipping flipping lagoon-looking interface. Like, God, they made it worse because why do you have to go down for the search bar? This annoys me, right? I couldn't find the search bar to search for a map. But then I realised I have to go down. That's right. I have to go down to go to the search bar. What platform has ever done that? I'm asking. Have you heard of a single platform that you have to go down to search? Not up, down. Who does this? Who made this decision? Epic. The thing is, I like a lot of your UI changes, particularly in Battle Royale. You made stuff look good. But you're making it worse. How? You're like... I find it funny, if they did nothing here, it would be better. right? Or maybe Epic, revert the UI back to the Chapter 2 one, which was the best one, I don't care. But what's the point of changing it? All you have to do is just bring back the Chapter 2 one, but add a few more menus for kicks and pets and... What's next? Gloves? Goggles? Hats? Scarves? I mean, at this point, there's just so many cosmetic types, and that's not me. I mean, I am kind of complaining about it, because it's funny, right? Because shoes... I mean, pets are cool, but shoes are just stupid. I do not care. I don't care that I have the Peely shoes because, I mean, I main Peely, he's iconic. But shoes as a general concept are stupid. If I went up to someone and said, hey, who hasn't played Fortnite in years, hey, guess what? Fortnite has shoes now. They would laugh. I'm not kidding you. They would giggle because it's stupid. Like, what? Shoes? Really, guys? You can... I mean, pets are cool, and I hope they make more cosmetic types like that where it's something cool. But God, I mean... And now they're giving creative maps flipping, like V-Buck options, which I hate, okay? I don't care, right? Creative maps, you should not be able to buy stuff in a creative map because... It's a creative map. It doesn't save in the same way. What's the point? Let's say if I'm playing Crazy Red versus Blue, and they want me to buy, I don't know, the super good shotgun. I buy it for 200 V-Bucks. But then I go to Super, I don't have it. Like, why? Epic, like, I don't get this. It's like you're trying to make flipping maps worse. Because... I don't care if there are rules. This can be so easily manipulated, and there aren't really many good sides. Because... What good comes from this? All it means is that creators can profit more. And, I mean, good for creators, man. I mean, I hope I can be a creator one day. That'd be cool. But, like, if I go into a creative map and I see it's advertising, get this gun for 200 V-Bucks, I'm going to be really annoyed because it's just annoying, okay? And I know I am ranting a lot during this video, but it is annoying, okay? I'm tired of Fortnite's antics. I know a lot of people are because I like Chapter 7 and I want it to be good, but there are so many, and I made that video about first impressions. That was when the season first came out, okay? I do not care, right? People's opinions are allowed to change. It isn't hypocritical for me to change my opinion. And so far, I'm only level 20 or something. But I just see the flaws at this point. Chapter 7 might fail. I don't want to be a fearmonger, but Epic is making the same mistakes that they always do. Broken loot pools. All this stuff. Like, ranked... Not like... Okay, ranked's better than it usually is just because the loot pool is halfway decent, but still... If Epic just listens to their community a lot, if they don't have creators telling them, this is good, you know, I like the experimentation, because it makes the game fun. Like, if we had actual good creators a lot of the time, the big boys that aren't just flipping Cypher PK, who just doesn't... He waits till the last moment to say, oh yeah, this is broken, guys. Like, who's Epic supposed to listen to? Right, the thing is, I love people like, shout out to Leo, I know he's a big creator, but shout out to Leo and stuff. Those are people who actually say, well, not the truth, but their opinions, and I respect them, because they say what they think. Not these most content creators don't. I mean, God, I feel a bit bad for Fortnite here, but I don't at the same time, because everyone has been saying these criticisms, right? We don't want scoped ARs. We don't want this. We don't want that. But Epic keeps on choking it down our throats. And I mean, eventually, you're going to pass out. Eventually, you just get tired. Eventually, you're dead. You know? Many things happen. And I'm just tired of Epic just doing this. But, you know, fun. Is Chapter 7 fun? Yes. Is it really broken and annoying sometimes? Yes. But I like it. You know, I like Chapter 7, it's fun so far. And, I mean, I have hope that this won't be like Chapter 6, where it just did a giant dookie at the end of it. And, hey, that's pretty much all I've got to say. I just want to apologise again for not uploading, even though I was going to upload daily. I am sorry about that. I should have uploaded daily, if I'm honest. Like, I should have, but I didn't, and that's my fault, and I apologise to you guys. But I'm working on something big. I know if anyone's here 24 minutes in, you guys are legends if you're up to this point and haven't just skipped it. Because I know, right? People just skip to the end, okay? I'm not talking to you. That doesn't help. If you skip to the end, that just isn't, like, I don't know. I mean, thanks for watching the video, though, even if you have skipped through. Shout out to you. You're awesome. Unless you're not awesome, then boo. So, shout outs to Kodan FN, Burning Blade 20, Mr. Morgan and Mr. Rowe, Burning Blade 20. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say in this video. So, in many ways, see you next video, guys.